Hey, beautiful people. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well today. We thank the Lord Almighty for another day. It's the 13th of February. It's the 13th of January. Sorry. 2022. I'm trying to accelerate the year already. I'm calling February. I hope you're all doing well and you are doing well with your families and your loved ones. Thank you very much for being here today. Much appreciation to my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for all that you do to support me on this channel. Love and appreciate you very, very much. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. YouTube subscription is completely free. So do subscribe, join our tribe, and put your notification bell on so you get notified whenever we do a live stream or when I post a video. And also please give this video a thumbs up if you like my content and what we do on this platform. Thank you so much, everyone. So tonight, I just quickly want to talk to you guys about one of the issues that we talk about, frequently on on this channel, which is about relationship, marriage. And tonight we're talking about a brother who lives in the diaspora and went to Africa to marry. He went to Nigeria specifically to marry, which a lot of brothers over here do. People, we have a lot of debate around people going to Africa. Some ladies on this platform they are not happy about brothers going to Africa to marry. They say, oh, there are so many women here who are looking for partners, who are looking for good men. Why do you leave them and go to Nigeria to go and marry? Why can't you marry where you are? But I always say that you can fall in love with people from anywhere. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not everybody that goes to Nigeria or Africa to marry that has, intentions of, looking for a certain kind of woman. Some do. Some are looking for women who they consider to be cultured, who will be more submissive, who are still very, very, their training as African women is still very intact and they don't believe in equality and things like that. But for other men, it's just where they found love. They meet people via family, when they go on holidays, on social media, and it just happens. When you connect to someone, you connect with someone. So it's neither here nor there. I don't have anything to say against people going anywhere to marry. But personally, I usually just advise people marry where you are. And it's for the simple reason because I feel personally that when you date someone in your locality, someone that you spend time with, then you get to know them. Because relationships are very complex. Human beings, we are complex people. So when you date, internationally, it doesn't give you room to really study the person, to know their ins and outs, for them to know you. And that's why we have this issue of imported wives all the time. If you're a regular subscriber on Obodo TV and you watch our content all the time, the issue of, imported wives is a big problem. Well, this brother wanted to marry. He's based abroad and decided to go to, Nigeria to find a wife. And unfortunately, it's not what he bargained for that he met, right? He didn't, what he saw, the thing didn't play out the way he planned it. Okay, I'll start from the beginning. So he met this lady and they started dating, talking on the phone. I don't know if they've met each other. Sometimes, with this sort of relationship, you never know. Some, they will go and meet the person once and then the next one is marriage. I'm not sure if he actually met this one. But what he said is that they were planning marriage. They printed cards, they paid money for the vendors for food, decor, and there was money spent on the preparation for the marriage. So he decided to travel to Naija for the marriage with the hope that they were going to have their wedding at the end of the month. And when he got to Nigeria, it turns out that this lady, the chick, that has been pumping his money and spending his hard-earned money on, mm, mhm, is not someone who she claims to be. Actually, all the money he's been sending to her, apparently, she's been giving it to another man. Okay, she claims that this man is her cousin. And the money he's been sending to her, he's been giving to this other guy in Nigeria for business, to add to his business. Okay. None of the family know him, this cousin. Okay. And when he got to Nigeria and got to find out about this cousin, and it became a problem because the money that was even meant to go to the wedding preparation and everything, this lady has diverted a lot of things, a lot of the money towards this so-called cousin. Mhm. They actually live together in Lagos in the same house, and they are like a couple. She's in a very serious relationship where she actually lives with this so-called cousin. Obviously, he's not a cousin; he's her boyfriend or partner, and they live together in a rented apartment that was paid for by this brother who lives in the diaspora. Because you know the thing about, when you date someone in Nigeria, you're going to spend some money, and you're going to be sending money because you feel like you are you are at a better advantage working and earning in hard currency, and this is your future wife. You need to look after her. So he's been sending money to her for various things, and then apparently the money he sends to her, she's been spending on another man. Okay. Hey, this life no balance. So when he got to find out that the apartment she rented, they've been living together, even the neighbors thought that they are married. Everybody was in shock. The man was in shock. His friends and family couldn't believe it. So he decided to swing into action. He was angry, obviously, with good reason. He was upset. He called the police. He seized the phone that he bought for her, you know, and he was so angry, trying to get his money back, because now he realizes that this is bad business. Okay, this woman is not interested in marrying you. It's just a financial arrangement as far as she's concerned. She sees you as a mugu that she will be chopping. So you live abroad, and this is why I say about proximity. When you date people, if they were in the same country, at least you will travel to go and visit her one, two, three, four times. You spend time together, so you will know if there were some skeletons in the cupboard. It's not like you can find out everything about. You can date people for a year or more, and you never know everything about them. But something as serious as this, like the lady is living with another man, is something she would not have been able to hide if the guy was living in the same country. But she managed to succeed in doing that because bro lives abroad. How many times can you go to Nigeria in a year? You have a full-time job. Some people have two jobs. How many holidays do you have in a year? And when you have projects and a lot of things that you are managing at the same time, you are saving money for this, saving money for that, then you have to cut your costs for travel. So I'm sure he didn't bargain for this. But anyway, this is what he found when he got to Nigeria, that she's been living with another man. Okay. Uh, and he said that he's actually been seeing her with this same man on videos that she's posted on social media. Okay. He's been posting her. She's been posting this girl. And when he wanted to find out who the guy was, he was like, "Oh, he's my cousin." Okay, he's my cousin. Hmm. So this is it. Now the guy from the diaspora is saying, "I want to involve EFCC. This is 419. I've been robbed." Okay, this is financial crime. This lady never had any intention of marrying me. She only used me for my money. She was collecting my money and spending it on another man. I want to involve ESCC. I don't know if ESCC investigate matters of the heart. Uh, but he is saying that the lady defrauded him. All the money that he has spent on her, clothes, the money he spent on the wedding invitation cards, all the money they spent on, preparing. They actually paid some people money for food, drinks, and, was wasted. He bought a cow. He said he wants to sell the cow. Oh my God, this is funny. He bought a cow. He said he's looking for somebody to buy the cow. Mm. All the presents that he bought from abroad for this woman that he was meant to marry, he seized them. Mm. Now the girl and her family are begging, but the guy is saying, "Kojo, lie, lie." She dey beg for a second chance. Ha. The guy is saying, "I'm not doing again. My contract with you has been broken. The covenant of marriage that I had with you is completely broken. So the only thing I have in common now, or the only thing I want from you is a refund." This is bad market. You know, when you buy something in the diaspora, you can change your mind, or if the thing is faulty for whatever reason, you return it and ask for a full refund, and they will give it to you. Okay. So bro is saying this is bad market. I want a full refund. I want my money back. This is what is causing the katakata now. And the young lady is begging. So these are the issues in this matter. That is the summary of the matter that happened. I mean, this happens all the time. I can't say this is the first time I'm hearing this story of somebody, in the diaspora talking to someone in Nigeria. Meanwhile, they're also seeing someone over there. And it happens to ladies as well. You guys had the last live show we had here. Annie was telling us about the guy she was dating and how the guy was also involved with someone else. The guy actually had a child. He had a child while they were dating, of which he never told her. So these things happen. Unfortunately, people are not always honest. Okay, and distance relationship are always very problematic. I don't like them personally. I dislike them very strongly. I never encourage anybody to be in a distant relationship because of all these problems. Some people say, oh, they've managed to navigate their distance relationship and it was successful. They got married, and yeah, it does work for some people. It's not for everyone. Okay. Some people are more patient, they are more resilient, they can wait, they can do phone love and be communicating without seeing each other physically. But I mean, for some other people, physical touch and their languages of love involve a lot of face me, I face you. I need to see you. I need to talk to you. I need to look you in the eyes. I need to hold your hand. Things like that. Okay. So the issues are long distance relationship and people who don't genuinely come correct. People who have ulterior motive. And let me tell you something. What a lot of us who live in diaspora don't understand is that people in Africa, even your family members, oftentimes, not everyone, but some of them they will see diasporan Africans as, money bags, people you can, you know, easily get money from. So people will come up with all sort of schemes and, stories and all sorts of things to defraud you. And that's why we see the issue of sending money to Africa to build houses. A lot of the shenanigans that happen with that. People will send millions and there's no house. Some people build the houses in their name. When you get there, they try to delete you. Others will not even build anything. They've just been using the money to enjoy themselves, to marry. If it's men, some of them use it to marry second wife and third wife. If it's women, they will give the money to their husband or use it to add to their business, to train their children to pay school fees. All sorts of things. Diasporans go through a lot. Diasporans, Africans go through a lot. We are usually the ones that, especially if you come from a very big family, and you have a lot of family to support back home, they take advantage of you. It's not every family that is grateful. Some are good, but most of them, ulterior motive is certain. So when it comes to relationship, it follows that if you meet somebody in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa, a lot of times their intentions are not always pure towards you. I'm not saying everybody is not genuine. People do get married from diaspora, they go to Africa, they marry, it works out, but a lot of times it doesn't. The percentage of the marriages that work out when you go abroad to marry the ones that don't work out are higher. Okay, we don't have the figures, but from the stories that we hear, we know some do work out, but most times they don't. Now, this brother thought he's found, his sweetheart who will marry, and I'm sure he had plans that after marriage, I will bring her here, we'll settle down and build a life together. But she unfortunately saw him as ATM machine, someone I can get money from. She probably didn't even like him, but she was just playing along. And I tell you how bad it is. Sometimes it's even the so-called cousin who is her boyfriend that she's living with. They are in it together. They will join hands together and be scamming you. Sometimes the family are even aware of it. They know that, oh, that mumu where they are brought so now they collect money. You put them on allowance every month. You are sending them money. They go, oh, baby, my phone is broken. Oh, baby, I need money. Oh, my parents are in hospital. Oh, my father's house is leaking. Oh, my mother is this. All sorts of excuses to get money from you. And if you're in love with someone, you want to see them, happy. So you will do it out of, it's coming from a good place. Not that you are mumu or that you are a mugu. Nobody's a mugu last. So people give out of the generosity of their hearts and because they love. When you love someone, you want to see them happy and you give because you love them. But unfortunately, on this occasion, this sister was just a 419. She was busy using the money that this brother was sending to Nigeria to live her life. I'm sure she will, if I don't know what their plans were, whether they were going to marry and she will come here and continue doing fake love until she brings her real love here. I don't know what their plans were, but obviously, bro found out, which is good. I mean, I know he's bitter, he's broken, he's angry, but it's good that you find out now that the guy, she doesn't love you. It would have been worse if the wedding took place, you married her, brought her to the diaspora, and then you find out, because you would have still found, because the heart loves what the heart loves. Her heart is with that guy, even though he's broke, eh? And it's your money she's using to fund the guy. She doesn't care. But you know the funny thing about women, we are very, very special human beings. I'm telling you, women, oh my gender, I love us. We are very, very special. Do you know that it is possible that as this lady is collecting money from the diaspora man to fund this guy, the guy also has another person that he's loving outside. So even your boo will get a boo. Oh Jesus. Even your boo will get a boo, my people. The scamming or the emotional scamming and romance scam is high. It's very, 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 very high. You need to be vigilant, especially if it's long distance. So, bro is upset. He wants his money back. But I mean, how much can you really get back? How much is cow? Second-hand cow for that matter. Oh my god. How much are you going to sell it? If you bought it for 200,000 naira, you won't even get it to sell for 100,000. And Aboki don't collect, they don't do returns with cow. Fulani man will not do returns and say, bring the cow back and get a full refund. Or no, 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 no. If you're selling it back to them, they're not going to pay you fully. So, I mean, what I would say to the brother is just cut your losses and thank God that you found out on time. Okay, is you've lost money. Okay, you can make money, but the part that is painful is when nobody likes being taken advantage of. Nobody likes being played a fool. She, in her mind, has played this brother, for a fool. But you know what? Karma is real. All right. She's deprived herself the opportunity to have a better life. So leave her alone. Just cut your losses and, say goodbye and leave it there. Leave everything to God. God is a good judge. He's a God of justice. So maybe she wasn't meant to be your wife. And when the time comes for you to marry the real one that God has appointed that will make you happy, because I mean, you could have married that girl and under 3 years or even 2 years, the marriage is ended because she will keep loving that guy in Nigeria. So I think personally that you should be thanking God. Sometimes when you're getting ready to marry or you have a very big, step in your life that you are going to take, you start praying, God, direct me, show me the way to go, open my eyes, let me see what is happening. I want your wisdom. This might just be God. It might just be God that made this thing to open up to you so that you know that she is nothing but a 419 girl who's come to defraud you. She never loved you. What she loved is the diaspora in you. Okay? Not you as a man. And so if somebody is only with you because of the financial gain and the opportunity that she figures that she's gonna get by coming into the diaspora via marrying you, then you are in trouble. You will be in trouble because she doesn't love you. Her heart is with that guy in Nigeria. So they are both fraudsters. So count your losses and just cut your costs and move on. It's painful. You're probably going to have a healing period. Your heart is broken now. And, you'll be so scared now. You might have trust issues and things like that, but you will deal with it with time. Is a great healer. Time heals all wounds. So don't worry. Don't worry. It's her loss. It's her loss. She's lost, a good man. She's lost someone that really cares for her. And sometimes women do make that mistake. We don't know what is good for us. When we see a good man who really loves us and cares about us, we keep following, you know, we keep running towards the other direction for someone that we think we love until you find out that even your boo has a boo. Then you will now be heartbroken and be saying he jilted you. But don't forget that you are the one that is a chain of heartbreaks. You broke someone's heart and somebody will definitely break your heart. So sometimes that's why I say we ladies, our gender too, sometimes we can be confused. But I mean, I'm just going to end by saying it is not good to defraud people. It's not good. If you know you don't love someone and you know your heart is not in that relationship, please don't do it. Don't go and start collecting gift money to the extent of making somebody come back to Africa to marry you if you know your heart is not in it and you don't love them. It's not good to use people. It has far-reaching consequences. It's not good. And it's not everybody that is able to take rejection. Some people, you reject them and do them something like that, they go do you something strong. They go do you. It's not everybody that will just dust their step off and move on or somewhere. They go make you pay. That's why it's not good to mess around with people, because you don't know who you're messing around with, how they will take it. They might not take it well. If you are dating somebody, whether you are a male or female, you live in the diaspora, you're dating someone in Nigeria, please do your investigation, due diligence. Mm? Go to Nigeria and investigate. Send people, go around their house where they live. Neighbors in Nigeria will give you all the download. They will download all the information about the person. And Nigerians, if you go to Nigeria on the street and you ask somebody about somebody and they know the person, just give them small money. They go download all their data for your hand. People are very nosy, and people usually know a lot about others as neighbors. Find out, do your homework. Find out about their family as well. Find out that this person is genuine, that they're actually in this relationship. Find out that they are not using you. Find out that they are not cheating, that they don't have other people in Nigeria, why they are just using you as ATM. Okay, you need to do your homework, my people. Very, very important, so that you don't keep being used. Women are used a lot, and sometimes brothers are used too. Unfortunately, this brother has just, it's one of them that has been used. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry, my brother. It's not the end of life. Okay? Now money you lost and heartache, but your heart will heal. The same heart will break, it go still heal. And when it heal, you go find someone. Preferably, as Annie, your story kind of remind me of Annie's story. You'll find somebody in the diaspora that will love you. You build together. You don't need to do wahala, to be spending money, to be sending to Africa, to do paper, to buy ticket, to bring her here. There are so many women, amazing women, who are doing exceptionally well in the diaspora. You just need to look. So many women are out here who are looking. So, I mean, you don't need to go to Africa. But if you do need to, you insist that, okay, because some people have made up their mind that they will never marry from the diaspora. If you want to go that route, please make sure that you are doing your due diligence. Check, investigate. In fact, turn investigative journalists. Find somebody to do checks for you to make sure that people are who they say they are, so that we don't keep hearing this story that touch the heart. We don't keep getting used, because it's not fair to be used. It's not good. It's not a good feeling, honestly. We can talk about it and just feel so, laid back about it. But now who chop the thing? I know how it take they do am. Is who wear the shoes that knows where it hurts. So it is well. May God help us to decide. This marriage thing is not always an easy thing when it's time for you to marry and you start looking, who will I marry, where should I go, who should I talk to, is this the one, is he the one? It's not always easy, but you know what, ultimately God knows what is best for us. Just pray, put yourself out there. A lot of women are emailing me and saying they are looking, they are not happy. We're going to talk about it in, you know some men are looking as well. People are looking. It's just the connection. But you need to put yourself out there. You cannot say you are looking for someone and you want to settle down and every day you don't go out. You don't go out. You don't go anywhere. You don't go to church or you don't go parties. You don't go. You need to put yourself out there. You need to be out. It's only when you are out that you meet people. You cannot meet people inside the house. Now Netflix you go to watch inside house. Okay, you cook, eat, you come back from work, you watch Netflix and you go and sleep. How do you meet people? On social media. The people you meet on social media are likely not in your city. They are not likely not in your country. They are very far away. Now they are the 419 they start. Okay. But if you want to meet people locally, there are so many people out there. And another thing I want to say before I end, please, my people, let us not restrict the people that we can marry or get together with for a lifelong relationship to our community alone. Okay? A lot of women make this mistake. You are looking for a Nigerian man. What if God did not destine you to marry a Nigerian man? Eh? Open your heart to other. A man is a man as long as he's a good man. Okay? There are other men out there, they are Caucasian men. You know, there are men from other African countries. It mustn't be a Nigerian man. It mustn't be a Nigerian woman, my people. Let's open up. We live in multi-diverse communities abroad. So you must not limit yourself to say, "No, only Nigeria I go marry." What if it's not Nigeria that is meant for you? Be open to it. Go to Oyinbo pub. Go to other ethnic backgrounds. Go to, celebrations. Engage in your local community. It's not only work. Most Africans, our life is so linear. Work, church, house, work, church, house, work, church. Now, some no church, just work, house, work. Child. It is well. I don't understand. It's not easy. Kowo pe náà ni. We are all trying to, make ends meet. We have two families. You have one family here. You have one family in Nigeria. A lot of us have a lot of responsibility, and that's why work life is very heavy. But may God help us. May God help us. So, my brother, lick your wounds, eh? I pray that God will heal your heart. But you will find the one that will make you even thank God that you didn't marry this Umbeke. Umbeke that is using your money to rent house for another man. I know how painful it is, but don't worry. Don't worry. God's got you. God's got something special for you. He will reward you with a very loving, warm, compassionate woman that will help you, that will build your life together. You will be so much in love, and you will be thanking God that you didn't marry that this one, you know, went away, because it might just be your prayer that God is answering. And I pray that it happens for you like it happened for our sister here, Annie. So don't worry. It's gonna be all right. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching tonight. Please give this video a thumbs up. I am sorry I couldn't do the live show today. Uh yeah, so I hope you leave your constructive comments in the comment section, and I shall speak to you in my next video. Please give this video a thumbs up. It increases the visibility on YouTube and recommendation on the playlist. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Bye.